What do you think causes people to transform the different identities? Is it something that's typical of a traumatic experience that forces us to reckon with that? Or just from your experience, what have you seen that makes people kind of question their identity and realize that maybe my identity is holding me back from being the best person I could possibly be?
Yeah, yeah. I think it can be a hard and long process for some, um, because there's a way that I think some people can use an identity and I see this a lot. I was also a forensic psychologist, so I work in the prison system,
Mm,
also, and sometimes I would see a lot of people who, and trying to treat, incarcerated, many incarcerated people, it would be more of a, but it's this one's fault, this one made me kill him. This one made me. I mean, this one did this enough and caused this to happen. And so the blame, it's not just incarcerated individuals, but I did see that a lot in that system. There are many others as well, but that couldn't take a responsibility enough to remove themselves and their choice in terms of you, but you still did this action.
mm,
Do you take responsibility for that? And you can't make a change unless you accept and may have acceptance that you were the reason for this happening. And how do you make change in that identity if you want to grow, if you want to move past that? How do you do that and accept I did something wrong, or some in that case, in the case of those types of individuals. In the case of others who have had trauma or something that keeps them stuck, you gotta you gotta be vulnerable. You got to accept a vulnerability. And it's sort of like with AA, AANA, anyone's. There is something, whatever a higher power might be. This isn't working for me. I have to surrender.
mm.
And I have to accept that there may be something above me, whatever that we want to use that to stop this pattern, to break this pattern in me. So I have to surrender. I have to give up. And I don't see that as a weakness. I see that as a strength,
Mm.
because the only way you can do that is to say, I'm taking on a challenge. I'm challenging myself to do this. But it's hard.
Yes.
It's hard.